Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Ashley's former maid is alleged to have confessed that, Queen Naomi's juice, drink, water, everything was being diced with a certain pill, that prevented her from conceiving when she first entered into the palace. That the motive was to kind of get her pregnancy to be delayed, so that perhaps at that time, that when the Ooni of Ife got married to Queen Naomi, Ooni was under pressure to produce a male child. And now when Ooni met this young, beautiful prophetess, Ooni saw the purity in her, and Ooni wanted her because Ooni knew that at that instant that a seed was going to come out of there. And they told Ooni that Ooni was going to meet a prophetess that is going to help him run the royal palace the way it should be. And at that time, they say there was an event where somebody had seen that there would be a major catastrophe in their marriage, and it's going to take a period of 3 years for it to be restored. That it's going to be a very serious one, and they will go through a whole lot. But the prophetess, the young prophetess, is going to be the last woman standing. This is not the first time I'm saying this here about the last woman standing. They mentioned that again. So at that point, Ooni now met Queen Naomi and knew that Queen Naomi was the woman for him, and went ahead and married Queen Naomi. But right now, it is said that, a maid that used to work with Olori Ashley has allegedly confessed that some of the women who were in the palace at the time, the Ayabas, that were not, married to the Ooni of Ife, were working with one of the kitchen attendees at that time to dice Queen Naomi's drinks, everything with some kind of pills to, stop her from getting pregnant. So pregnancy will be delayed. Ooni will be agitated because he needed a son to go ahead and marry them into the palace. Welcome back to my channel, Daily Rights. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. You are my real MVV. You are my most valuable viewers. I appreciate you guys so much. Your dedication, everything that you contribute to this channel is so highly appreciated. May God bless you so much. Okay, so if you are yet to subscribe, please, what are you waiting for? Kindly hit that subscribe button very softly. Turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. And that is how you set this channel up for recommendation. Thank you so much. So, report reaching us is that there is somebody who is beginning to talk yet again. This revelation came out before, and everybody just swept it under the carpet, and they felt like it was not necessary because there are a lot of stories that are emanating from the palace. Everyone has got something to say, everybody. So they thought that it was one of those things that were not, or that wasn't necessary. But right now, it is looking like it is really necessary for somebody to pay attention to what this lady is saying. Now, why is it looking that way? It's looking that way because there is a Lukumi, speaking is it Kubian or Kuba priest, Ifa priest, who is saying that there is a dark cloud that is wrapped so nicely in a box that needs to be, exposed to light. That if that is exposed to light, the wives are likely to get pregnant. But as long as that darkness remains, that they will not get pregnant. And this man is saying that one of the wives right now in the palace is the custodian of that secret. Okay, so with what this man is saying now, it's beginning to add up with what this former Ashley's girl is saying. Now, the former Ashley's girl has not said that it is Ashley. Oh. The girl used to work with Ashley. And the girl is alleged to have mentioned that at the time when she was working with Ashley, there were a lot of Ayaba who wanted to take the place of Queen Naomi. They were fighting back and forth, fighting Queen Naomi without her knowing. And they said they used to dye her drink with some kind of pill to prevent her from getting pregnant at the time. And now, tell me why people should not believe this. When Queen Naomi came into the palace, it took over a year for her to get pregnant. At some point, people were getting worried. Ooni was getting worried because that was when these same people, human beings, or these babadem, who are the elders and all of that, were putting pressure for Ooni to produce an heir. Now, you do know that the throne of Ife Kingdom is one of the biggest. I have explained this to you time and time again, and you have a lot of Yoruba people who are following me. I do know that you guys know that that throne is very important because it has a story of their origin and, ancestral importance and everything. And that is why you see that Ooni of Ife is such a big king. A lot of people, when I say Ooni of Ife is such a big king, they'll come and say, why is he so big? Is he bigger than God? See, let me tell you something. If you're a Christian, you understand that a man that is honored on earth is honored in heaven. You see, President Tinubu, we don't like him. A lot of people don't like him. They say he is this, the country is hard. Yes, it is hard. But for the fact that he is honored here on earth as the president of Nigeria, it is recorded in heaven that he is indeed the president in Nigeria. All of Nigeria. So that is what is going on right now. So right now, Ooni's throne is so big because it has to do with Yoruba people all over the world. And that is why the land of Ile-Ife is so important, right? And so now, this same group of elders who are busy pushing Queen Naomi to stay outside, bringing these women because they have their interests and all of that, were the same elders who did not give Ooni of Ife the time of day. They wanted an heir, they wanted Tadenikawo because they were struggling for that position. They thought that, if that did not happen, they were going to overthrow the Ooni of Ife and collect the throne from him. But fortunately, Queen Naomi gave Ooni Tadenikawo, and there was nothing they could do again. So right now, they want Queen Naomi to stay outside so that Tadenikawo will remain outside, so that spiritually it will be as if Ooni of Ife doesn't have an heir, and so that, maybe the gods will now get angry with him and they will overthrow him. And so that is why they keep promoting that these wives will stay in the palace of Queen Naomi. So the fight is not just about Queen Naomi, it's also about the throne. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget, these are all alleged information. I love you guys, Dela Rights.